If you're watching this right now, I can imagine you have some sort of ambition. I can imagine you actually have goals you want to achieve and you don't want to live an average life. And firstly, I just want to say congratulations, because most people don't even have that. Like, most people don't have any ambition. They don't set themselves goals and they don't really know what they're working towards. Most people have no direction. And so if you are ambitious and you have goals, congratulations, firstly. And if you are ambitious and you have no goals, you should deeply think about what it actually is you want to achieve, what you want to do with your life, what your purpose might be, what direction you want to go in. The only thing that will take you towards your goals is discipline. But let's be honest, you already knew that, right? You knew the only way to achieve your goals is through discipline, through doing the actions, through doing the things you don't want to do. Because when you do every single one of those things, you will reach your goal. It's that simple. You just have to do whatever it takes. And that takes discipline. But yeah, you guys already knew that. So what is it that is stopping you from achieving your goals? Bad habits. When you think about it, bad habits are the only thing that is stopping you from achieving your goals. And what do I mean by that? Well, when you have a certain goal, you need to work towards it, right? You need to put in effort, you need to work hard, and you need to do these certain actions and hard tasks to achieve the goal, and you need to stick to it every single day. So the bad habits are the procrastinating, the distractions, the junk food that's gonna fuck up your brain and make you want to do something else, like playing video games and watch another movie, watch a TV series. Like, all of these bad habits, they all just, it's like a cycle. Like, as soon as you do one, it turns into like all these bad habits just continue to roll on. It's like a butterfly effect. As soon as you do one, it turns into another thing. So say if you want to like knuckle down and do your work and you start procrastinating, then you start going on your phone. Then when you're on your phone, you start scrolling. Then when you scroll for like half an hour or an hour. Then you get hungry, so you think, fuck this, I'm not going to do the work. Like, you see what I mean? It's literally a butterfly effect when it comes to these bad habits. And one thing I'll admit is, no one is perfect. Like, I'll admit, I still procrastinate to this day. I procrastinated before making this video. Like, no one is perfect. But the more disciplined you become, the easier it is to do the hard things. And so I go back to the first point. The only thing that will take you to your goals is discipline. Doing the hard actions, ignoring the easy way out, ignoring the procrastination, just doing the work you need to do that will take you towards your goals. So when you think about it, when you think about all your bad habits, all the bad actions that you do, all the procrastination, when you think about it, if you just change that with the right actions, which is doing the work, not procrastinating, going to the gym, eating a healthy diet, you guys know what these are, right? When you start doing the right actions, you'll only be a certain number of steps away from achieving your goal. Like, think about it. Say you have a goal right now, right? And your goal's over here. All you have to do is the right number of actions and you'll get to that goal. When you think about it, like, this goal has a number of steps to get there. You just have to do the actions as many times as this number is and you'll get there. Once you actually start doing the actions the best version of you would do, once you start thinking like that person, thinking, okay, what would the best version of me do right now? What would the person who achieved this goal do right now? Once you start thinking like that, you start becoming that person. You're literally like manifesting yourself to become that person. once you start doing that, you will change your life. Like, you will live the life you want. And I can say that because this happened to me. I used to have many, many, many bad habits. Like, anything you can think of, I did it. The movies, junk food, porn, the bad diet, the drinking, smoking, like all of that, I did that, right? As soon as I started thinking about what the best version of me would do, what I need to do to achieve my goals, what the best version of me would be doing, such as the gym, exercising, the diet, the not watching TV shows, the not watching movies, the going on runs, the sitting at my desk and writing down what I need to do for the day, the meditating, the reading, all of that. Once I started acting in that way and shifting my mindset, I started becoming the person I wanted to be, and I started achieving the things I wanted to achieve. As soon as I started doing the right things, as soon as I shifted my mindset this way, I built unbreakable discipline. No movies, no TV shows, no PlayStation, no porn, no junk food, no bad diet, literally no days off. I have been going hard. I've been working on myself every single fucking day. And to be honest, I enjoy it. Like, I love it so fucking much because it makes me feel so good. And I can see it. I can see in myself that I've become so much better. I can see in myself that I've become disciplined. And I can see in myself that I'm starting to work towards my goals that I have. When I set myself a goal now, I know I can achieve it because I already broke those limiting beliefs. I already broke the bad habits. I already built the good habits, and I've been working on them every single day. And I did that when I shifted my mindset and just did the right actions. It was that simple. And I did that every day. And you guys can too. Once you start manifesting who it is you want to become, and you start doing the things that person would do, you start doing the habits they do, you start talking the way that person talks, you even dress the way they dress, and you just act as they would act, you literally become that person. That is the art of manifestation. That is the law of attraction. You start living the life that person lives. And that is how every single young guy right now should be living their life. They should be manifesting who they want to become, writing down their goals, and building discipline. That is what each and every one of you should be doing. And just quickly, if you guys do want to learn more about how I did what I did, I'm currently making a school course. I'll put the link in the description. In the course, I'm literally just going to explain how I did what I did, how I broke all the bad habits, how I built good habits, how I built discipline, how I found my purpose, literally how I got on self-improvement and just became a much, much, much better man within about 6 months. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of value in there, so make sure you check that out. I'll put the link in the description. It's currently on a pre-sale because I haven't finished making the course. Once I do finish making the course, I'll be increasing the price, so yeah, make sure you check that out. But back to the point. If you guys just changed your habits and shifted your mindset to become the ideal version of yourself, and only you know what that is. I don't know what the ideal version of you is. Only each and every one of you know what your ideal version of yourself is. Once you figure that out and shift your mindset to start becoming that person, start doing what they do, acting the way they act. Once you start manifesting it, you will start doing the habits that person does. And when you do that every day, you will build discipline. And when you build discipline, you'll be able to achieve every single one of your fucking goals, I promise you. So yeah, change your habits, shift your mindset. Start off small if you have to. Like, you don't have to start big. You don't have to start going on 10-kilometer runs every day. No, just start off small. You don't have to read a fucking book every week. No, read 5 pages a day. Meditate for 2 minutes a day if you have to. Do 1 hour of work to start off with, to work towards whichever goal you have. Like, I don't know what your goals are. Only you know what your goals are, and only you know what you have to do. You know exactly what it is you have to do. You know all the actions it is you have to do to become the best version of yourself. So start doing that right now. Click the link in the description if you want to change your life. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay disciplined.